guys? Welcome to the video. It's your coach Jimmy G, and in today's video we're going to be going over an introduction to the landmine, and I'm also going to teach you a variation of a clean and jerk through the landmine as well. If you watch my Instagram or my YouTube videos, you see that I like to train in this specific style with this specific system by manipulating variables such as speed, load, right, partial movements of the exercise. And there's a reason why I choose this type of style, how it can benefit you as an athlete or human that wants to move better and feel better. All this wouldn't happen without the knowledge of Alex Canellis. He is the founder of Landmine University. Shout out to him. We did a certificate through Landmine University over in Boca this past year. These techniques that I've learned, I want to share them and transition them to you guys so that you all can benefit and become better movers, better performers in whatever sport or activity you choose to perform in. So let's go over the why. So we're taking a bilateral compound movement and we're going to change it into a unilateral compound movement. We're going from 2 to 1, uni, right? So what that's gonna do, it's going to transition and carry over all our gains / results to sports and activities that require the human body, right? The human body to move in dynamic planes of motion that are not just linear, you know, transverse, laterally, forward and back, such as MMA, tennis, baseball, movements that require the spine to shorten and lengthen, right? When I'm throwing a ball, my spine is shortening on one side and it's lengthening when I'm releasing. Same thing with swimming. As I'm stroking, spine is lengthening, other arms coming through, boom, shortening. These sports are going to benefit more through the landmine exercises and explosive movements than sports such as powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting, where it's required for the body to be symmetrical, use both legs, and it's a more of a vertical and actually a little bit back as well than a forward intent. Problem is, when you are bilateral, typically you're bracing the core, making you lose that fluidity of the spine. I can sit here and talk about it all day. Let's put it into application now. I'm gonna take you guys out there and I'm gonna show you and teach you how to do the landmine clean and jerk variation. And then at the end of this video, 3 takeaways how this will benefit you in your day-to-day life or athletic life. So let's do this, guys. Hit the thumbs up, let's get it. All right, guys, first things first, we're gonna use the wall. Positions before transitions. So this is our position that we're gonna be on the wall just to warm up. I want you right arm up, right hip into the wall. That right leg is gonna go back and it's going to go at 7 o'clock, boom. With the hip on the wall, my head's gonna be up, next gonna be back. Hand, back even more. Left elbow, boom, into your landmark, which is your hip bone. Boom, that's your landmark. This is gonna play a role when we go over to the barbell. So own this position. We're gonna go 45 seconds. My heels are gonna be off the ground. Boom. I'm gonna lock and tighten my lat as I externally wax on, wax off, rotate the arm, and I lock that lat. 45 seconds, you should feel your obliques, your hip stretching, your lat stretching up top as well, my neck. I'm not here, I'm not lazy, I'm strong. Off, boom. Hit the other side. Elbow again, into the hip, open it up, my neck, I'm not lazy. I'm putting ear into my shoulder, both heels up. Breathe. Remember, anything you do, any new movement you're gonna try out, positions before transitions. All right, everybody, so we start off in split stance position. As you see, we're gonna pick up the heels. What we're doing is leaning forward. As we lean forward, notice I'm pulling my shoulder blade back and I'm locking my right elbow into my right hip. And we're gonna hold position. I lean back here, that's a negative. I want you to lean forward. Both heels are off the ground, shoulder blades pulled back. And we're holding position 45 seconds. Same thing on this side. Pull the shoulder blade back. Look at the heels on the ground. They're not. They're picked up. We're on the balls of the foot. And we're leaning forward with intent. Really squeezing and isolating this position. Again, no. Chest is going to come up. Shoulder blade pulled back. Both heels off the ground. I suggest holding this position 45 seconds. If you need to do 2 sets, go for it. Here I have the split stance to show you where the barbell is going to be. Your hand placement is going to be on the edge of the barbell. Position number 2, standing retraction. All we're going to do is elbow into the hip. Pull it right into the hip. Your stance is going to be split. I'm leaning forward. The barbell is holding my weight. That's the whole thing about the landmine. It's forward intent. Both heels are picked up off the ground, as you can see. I'm coiled, shortened on my left, and lengthened on the right side. And we hold position. Here's a side view of the same position. The barbell is holding my weight, forward intent. Both heels are off the ground. Left side is shortened. I'm retracted. Nice strong chest. I'm looking down the barbell. Right side is shortened. Switching sides. Right elbow into the right hip. Left side is lengthened. Right side is shortened. That elbow has to be in that hip. That's called the landmark right there. It's a point of contact you want to search for every position you're in on the landmine. This is going to play a big role into the transition part, going left to right, right to left. Stay tuned. Now we go into the extended position right here, the extended press isolation. All we're doing is one side's lengthened, the other side's shortened. Right elbow is still in the right pocket. All I'm doing is packing my lat. I'm pulling it down, as you can see in both angles right here. And you can see the spine is shortening and lengthening. Switch sides, same exact thing. This is going to be your finished position right here. So you want to make sure your lats are engaged and packed. One side of the spine is shortened, the other one's lengthened. Heels are off the ground. Now it's time to roll. As you can see here, I'm about to freeze frame. Boom. I'm pushing through the ground. My chest is up, my head is guiding the movement, my shoulders are retracted. The key point is push through the ground. We catch the clean into the hip. As we catch it, we absorb that force and shoot it right back into an overhead jerk. During this extended position, we're going to pull that elbow back into the hip when we switch feet, strong feet. From here, depending on the load, you want to turn it back over. Strong wrist, switch the feet. strange face, I know, but I can't emphasize enough the importance of our head being the guider of the whole body. So keep your neck strong and eyes up. All right, everyone, thank you for watching up until this point. To summarize the video, we have 3 key takeaways for you. Number 1, coiling. Learn to shorten and lengthen the spine for maximum carryover to any sport or activity you choose to do, making you more smooth and fluid throughout your movement patterns in those activities. Key point number 2, forward intent. Down to the simplest movement, walking, we have to have forward intent for us to take the step to get to the destination that we choose. So forward intent, heels are off the ground, we are leaning forward with these exercise movements of the landmine. And takeaway number 3, this is a full body exercise that is a time saver. If you're like me and you have minimal time and you don't have that much time to be in the gym for an hour and a half, 2 hours, these exercises of the landmines, since they're compounds, they're working the whole body as one. You can manipulate the load, the speed, the time under tension. All these variables, you will get a full body workout intensity that can still get you results in a short amount of time. So this is a time saver exercise. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something. I'm gonna bring back another segment, and the next one will probably be a landmine snatch, and we'll go from there. We can break these movements down. Other than that, thumbs up, comment. If you have any questions, subscribe to the channel. We can't grow without you guys. You guys are so awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the feedback that I get. We can always adjust and just keep getting better and give value, and we all get better together. Till the next video, much love, peace.